Hello there guys, what is going on? Will here from TechTech Reviews. I have not made a video in forever. Anyway, I'm back here making a review on the Blue Spark microphone. This is an XLR mic. First of all, be sure to watch this video in 1080p for the best audio quality, since I am using this microphone right now. Now, Blue have always been known for their unique advertising, and this product definitely isn't an exception. It comes in a solid wooden box, and this thing is legit. You can see the instructions here. It has matchsticks on because of the spark, which is just all kinds of awesome. So in terms of what comes in the box, you get a pop filter, metal shock mount, and the microphone itself, and we're going to talk about all of this in just a second. Now, in terms of size, it's about double the size of an iPod Touch, so really not that big. And in terms of durability, it's just like any other Blue microphone. It's basically built like a tank. If you drop this thing, it's not going to be broken or anything like that. It's going to be just fine. So as you may know, the Spark is an XLR microphone which does have a lot of advantages over USB. For example, you can use a mixer, and in fact you need to use a mixer if you're going to be using this with an interface on a computer. I'm using the Blue Icicle right here. The link will be in the description. It's around 40 to 50 pounds in the UK, which is really cheap for something, you know, that does what it does. And basically it turns the analog XLR signal from the microphone, converts it into USB so you can use it with your computer, and allows you to change the gain as well. Now, going over the buttons on the Blue Spark would be pretty pointless, as there's only one, and that is the focus control button. And we're going to talk about this more in a second along with the sound test, but basically it alters the frequency of the microphone to kind of change the dynamic range. And it actually works quite well. So really the only negative I have with this mic is the pop filter. It seems 100% pointless. I can see why it's included to give it more appeal, but really it doesn't actually block anything, and I've always found myself having to use my own one anyway, so it seems kind of pointless. In terms of the shock mount, this is actually a really nice build quality. It's completely metal, and I found this to be really useful as well. I was using this with my desk stand and also my mic boom, and it worked really well. Okay, so this is the Blue Spark microphone you can see just here. I actually have it plugged into the Icicle, which you can't quite see, which is then obviously going directly to my laptop to record. The focus control is actually turned off at the moment, and I'm going to go ahead and turn that on just so you guys can kind of get a feel of what this actually does in terms of voice anyway. And now the focus switch is turned on here. You can see it doesn't really make that much difference, but it does actually affect the kind of EQ that's coming out of the mic, and it does make a pretty drastic change in voiceovers. I've noticed if you're doing really close-up voiceovers and you have especially quite a deep voice, then this can help kind of turn that back into a more realistic tone, and that's something that you don't always want to do, because Blue microphones are known for having a very almost artificial sound, almost not real. But the Blue Icicle, or the Blue Spark, sorry, is able to kind of correct that if you do need that. Now, obviously, for my voiceovers, this microphone is normally closer to my mouth. It's normally around 6 inches away, so probably around this close. Something I've noticed with this mic is that it sounds really good from quite a far distance, and that's something that I've noticed that a lot of other mics don't do. I can get this Spark 2 feet away from me without it picking up any background noise at all, and with almost focusing on my voice, which is really cool, and that's something that isn't really advertised much in this microphone, but I found that it does do that. So for example, when I'm recording a video like this, but I don't want the microphone in the shot, I can put the microphone out of shot and it'll still pick up some really crisp audio. So my final opinion of the Blue Spark is that it's the best all-around microphone you can get for the price. Yes, you can get better sound quality if you go and buy several different microphones for several different applications, but that's not always practical, and it's also very expensive. So if you're looking for something that will record everything you need it to, it will take everything you throw at it, buy the Spark and you will not be disappointed. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. It took a while to make, so hit that thumbs up button just below. It really helps me out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.